Alright, hey guys, James here. I thought I'd do a quick update for you guys. It's not going to be in HD, it is just off my phone, so sorry for the quality. But I think that what I'm going to show here, I just wanted to show something since I'm doing it. I don't think it needs to be in HD. I'm just going to talk over a few things real quick about a table that I'm working on. Another couple things, since I'm starting out this channel, I wanted to say a couple things to my viewers out there. If you see me smoking, I'm of age, I can smoke. I do not promote smoking. Smoking is a bad, nasty habit it's very hard to quit, and I've tried many times to quit, and obviously I haven't succeeded yet. So don't think smoking's cool. No one smoke. If you haven't started smoking, don't smoke. Another thing, I do drink. I am 22, and by being 22, with following Wisconsin state law, I am allowed to drink. You can drink at the age of 21, so I'm not doing anything illegal there either. But I'm not promoting drinking. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think I don't think that if you're 12 or 15 or anything like that, you should be out partying it up and then saying it's okay because I drink. I'm of age. So with that out of the way, I'll try to keep this channel as clean. I do swear a lot, and I'm not going to swear on this channel. I don't want to promote swearing either. I do have a 2-year-old, so I've learned to hold my tongue very well. Otherwise, the mother likes to hit me if I swear, so I'm not going to swear. So anyways, to get on to the point of this video, I'm working on redoing the table, my gaming table that I had showed you before, and I just wanted to tell you a couple techniques that I use when I'm doing a table. This is a cheaper table, not real in depth. It's just very plain tournament style, bare bones table that's going to have all modular terrain, no built-in terrain. The only built-in thing is the ground, the flocking that I'm going to be putting on. So let's get on to that. All right. You can see here that this is what I'm working on. Yep, it's very plain right now. It's just, I've done the first layer of paint onto it, and this is what I wanted to talk about. When I'm doing a large area of painting like this, it was done black before, like you had seen, and now I want to go to a more sandy, so a brown based thing with some static grass and stuff like that put onto it. For that, I do water my paints down extremely quite a bit for the bottom or the base coat of the color that I'm going for now. I'm doing brown here, so I would like to say that it's 1 part paint to almost 2 parts water, almost a wash. I mean, just real liquidy. Let's see, I have a little bit mixed up here, and I know it's going to be very hard to see, but the consistency is very watery. It's very liquidy, and the reason for that is, since this is the base coat, this is what I'm using for the depth into my highlighting. I want this to, it's going to seep in. When I paint it on, it's going to seep into all the crevices and, and darken the crevices where, like, the rocks and stuff, since this has like sand particles in it, they're going to, the higher parts are going to have the color on it from before, but that's okay. I just want the brown down deep into the crevices, because that's what the purpose of this first brown base coat is. This is going to have highlights over it, quite a few actually. I think I'm going to do probably about 5 on this table. For sand, I like to really, for like a stony sand texture, I like a lot of highlights. It really makes things pop a lot more. So I'm going to have a brown here, and then I'll gradually, very gradually layer it up to the very last highlight, which will be almost a pure white that will be very minimal. I mean, just barely, you won't even be able to barely notice it, but I like to have that on there. So when if you're doing a large thing like this, not only does watering down your paints help you make sure it gets into all the crevices and serve its true purpose as a base coat, but it's going to save you on money. Water's a lot cheaper than paint, And when you're doing large areas like this, don't use expensive paints. Please don't use expensive paints. Use cheap paints. If you can go to like your local paint shop or something like that, and they have cheap matte brown paint or whatever color you're using, they have it on sale. You know, buy that. Otherwise, I like to use this paints here. I get this at Walmart. They're apple barrel. I see a lot of people who do terrain. They use this. This type of paint. It's cheap. I think this big tub here, which is eight fluid ounces, cost I think it was $2.50 or something like that. Pretty cheap. And when I water it down, I mean, this thing, I won't even use this up. Not even close to use this up on this whole 6x4 sheet of polyurethane. So use cheap paint, water it down for your base coat. So now when I come to do the dry brushes, I'm not going to water it down as much. The first couple, I might water down just a little bit to help it flow off the brush a little better, but not nearly as much, and it's still going to be not quite a dry brush, more of an overbrush, but I don't want it seeping down and totally ruining the point of this base coat that I've done in brown here. I hope that this is a useful tip to someone. You can, if you have the money, you have a ton of money, and you want to just, use the paint right out of the pot, it's, go for it. It will take you longer too, though, because it's not going to run as much, and it's going to take a lot of jabbing and really working the paint in to get it into all those crevices. Whereas if it's watered down, it's gonna help you out a ton. So I'm hoping to have this done. I got it. Well, I'm not hoping to. I have to have this done by tonight. That's why I'm up late working. Yep, like always, working on my hobby stuff late. But that's why I'm up late working on it. I gotta have it done tomorrow for that game against my buddy Derek. So this will probably be the last video till the battle report. Till then, guys, I'll catch you all later.